Hi everyone. I just want to say that I had a wonderful time meeting with each of you individually for our one-on-ones. I think it was a really useful time for everybody, and I just really appreciate all of your hard work. Everyone's doing a really great job and asked really relevant questions. But I wanted to take a minute to talk to you all about what we have coming up for next week. So this is why we did our one-on-one check-ins today, because Unit 4 is your capstone project. So what we're going to do is, for Activity 1, you are going to submit your final project. Make sure that it includes your research topic, completed your literature review, all of the methodology, the findings, the conclusions, proposals, and next steps. So I know we've talked about this before. It should be around 20 to 30 pages. Make sure that it's in the APA format and everybody has grown, really well in that area. So I'm not too concerned about the APA format. But please reach out to me if you need to before you submit, so I can look anything over if you'd like. I'm happy to do that. So for your submission, you are going to, number 1, submit your action research project. Make sure that you have the following completed sections. So the introduction and statement of problem or question, your literature review, your methodology, the analysis of results, your summary, and the considerations for next steps. In here, remember we talked about the actual, with a lot of you, we talked about the actual practical part where you're going to test out your theory, and I think everybody has a good plan for that. So make sure to include that as well, the references, and if needed, any appendices. Number 2, you're going to refer to the guidelines and rubric in the project description area for any guidance on how to complete the above sections. If you are still having questions after reviewing that, get in touch with me so that we can either meet in Zoom or, collaborate virtually to answer any questions. Okay? And then for Activity 2, you are going to complete a 5 to 10 minute video summarizing your action research project. Somebody asked if I had an example of one, and I don't. But that's okay. You've done these before in your certification program. So basically what it is you are going to summarize your whole project in a video format. So number 1, you're going to answer, talk about the question, the research question, and why did you choose it. Number 2, you're going to discuss what you learned from your literature review. Some of you have shifted your topics from other topics, so you can talk about that briefly. Number 3, you're going to talk about how did you go about investigating your question. So talk about your methods. Sorry, I'm on my porch and my husband is leaving, so hey, this is real life. But number 3, you're going to talk about your methods, the location where you are geographically, population of your students, learner profile, any challenges in carrying out the research. And then number 4 is, what were your results? What did you find? Number 5, you're going to summarize the analysis of your results, talk about any next steps in number 6, and be creative with your video. You can, you don't have to, this is not where you're going to be showing your video on the screen, showing your project on the screen and scrolling through it. You're going to be creative here. You can include visuals if you want. Use any type of video tool that you would like, and just have fun with this. And then you're going to submit it on the platform. And we already did our one-on-one time, but we can, if you have any questions this week and would like to set up a time where I can review any of your work on your capstone project, or your video presentation, just let me know, and we're going to set it up outside of the VC. Okay? And then activity 3 is you're going to finalize your ePortfolio. So think back to where we made the ePortfolios, and you're going to kind of, clean it all up and make it presentable for your final submission. So you're going to reflect on your own learning, on your research, on things we've talked about in our VCs, how what you have researched kind of connects to your own teaching practice. All of you are doing great with that. I really like the depth of the topics that you've all chosen. So you want to include some of that in your ePortfolio. Talk about what types of future professional development you will pursue as a result of your research that you've done and after, almost completing this program. And so look through your ePortfolio. If you have not already, you want to put some of the work that you've done and collected, put that on your ePortfolio and think about, does it reflect my growth? Is it a representation of my work? And make sure to organize it in a professional way. And then review the ePortfolios from at least 2 of your cohort peers and post a comment to their posts on the discussion forum about how they can use their ePortfolio after completing the program. So that will be activity 3. All right, so if you have any questions on anything, you can email me, and we are about to start our last module together next week, so that is pretty exciting. So congratulations to everybody on getting to this point. You're doing great. Just keep moving forward, and I will see you all next week. Bye.